Hey guys, this is Andrew Dumas. This is SWAT Life. Out here living the SWAT life. Travis, man, thanks for stopping in.
Yes.
What's going on, brother? Yeah, good to see you. I know you're busy. I wanted to bring you in for a minute, chat with you. And how's it going out there?
It's great, man. Got the team out today, and they're out there killing it, man. Blowing my phone up, and it's going well.
Business 101, right? Like I tell everybody, that's the lifeline. So let me ask you, Travis, let's kind of go back where you started. Where are you from? Are you from the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or where were you raised at?
Yeah. I was born actually in Azle, but grew up in HEB and then made my way out to Springtown. And
so always DFW, Metroplex,
yep.
Texas born and raised, I guess? Good for you, man.
Yes,
hey,
yeah.
Come on, Texas. Guy I was talking to earlier is from California. I said, man, well, I'm glad you changed your mind real quick.
Yeah.
Here's books good.
So,
Travis, kind of tell us what you've done in your past. Like, you showed up on our doorstep some kind of way for some reason, but, how old a fellow are you?
36.
36,
yes,
okay,
sir.
And 36 years of age. Kind of what have you done in your past? How'd you end up in roofing of all things?
Yeah, so nothing related to roofing in my professional life. I actually owned a limo company for about 6 or 7 years. Did that right out of high school, me and my pops. And from there, shortly after, got into the fitness industry. Worked my way up, started as a personal trainer, and then was running districts on the West Coast. Got the grand open some clubs out there, which was
I was going to say, I bet that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome, building sales teams and just getting out there and trying to crush every goal I could, and then came back, moved back, got with what was my ex-girlfriend, had a kid, and then just kind of made my way into roofing, and here we are.
Yeah. So, and I know when you first came in, I believe you had kind of tried a little stint with another roofer, if I remember correctly, because that's, I believe, how we kind of connected. Because I've known your father for years, obviously, so. I think your dad mentioned something about, hey, this guy Andrew has a roof company. You ought to reach out to him. I think he's seen some success over there. Talk to him and kind of, see what's going on with the place that you're currently working. So tell me a little bit about that. You said you tried another stint with another roofer. How'd that go exactly?
Yeah, so I wasn't there long. It was actually super random. I was out in Dallas door knocking, actually, hitting some businesses out there, and Pops called, and I was just chit-chatting with them, and he didn't know I was in roofing at the time, and he had mentioned you and said, Andrew's, I think he's doing pretty well. You want me to give him your number? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. So we talked on the phone for 30 minutes, and actually that night got together about 8 or 9 o'clock that night, and left the company I was with. There was a few things I wasn't happy with, but overall I wasn't there long enough to really tell. Came over here, and it's history now.
And what do you think, Travis, looking back at, even though you were there for a short stint, what's the difference between, say, that roofing company versus the SWAT team and how we operate?
Yeah, so I'd say a couple things. The transparency that we operate with, whether it be in this office or it be my money or it be the company's money or whatever it may be, there's full transparency. I can see everything that's going on. And number two is the team atmosphere and the culture. We have something here that's very, very difficult to build. I've been around it a couple times, but it took a lot of work to get there, and we've made it happen pretty quick. We have a group of guys, and everybody, guys and gals, everybody works together, and the culture is just next level.
And it reminds me of, I know you were an athlete back in school, kind of reminds me of, it's like a team sport.
Yep.
It's all individual, but it's a team sport, and that's really cool. And coming from the fitness industry, there's nothing like, if you win something by yourself, it's cool, you can celebrate, but when you're winning as a team, and the whole team is celebrating, it's a whole different level of excitement, right?
Yep.
So I enjoy that about our culture and what we've got going on here. It's super exciting. So how long you been with us now, Travis?
About 2 years.
Okay, 2 years. So from the time that you started 2 years ago, you had expectations coming into this. How have the expectations differed from what you think now?
Well, a lot's changed, actually, man. I Man, I flipped my mindset completely 180 degrees. You know, I came in and like a lot of guys that get in this industry, I started seeing some money and I just thought I could run with it, do my thing.
Easy come, easy go, right?
Easy come, easy go, and I thought I could just figure it out. And so I ran that route for a little bit, and I don't know, I'd say 4 to 6 months into doing that, I came to you and said, hey man, I need more, I want more. We sat down and had a conversation, and then, you know, after about, I don't know, 10 months of really busting my ass to the next level, we got to a point where I was able to build my own team. Here we are.
Yeah, it's great job, by the way. You're out there crushing it. Now, you know, you see it's a different journey going to this level. Now you're not dealing with clients as much. You're dealing with people and bringing them in daily and helping manage them. And now you see the broken mindset that's out there. And when they come into this organization, or for that matter, any organization, you can see why people get stagnant, complacent. They don't want to get in a spot that's uncomfortable, and so they just stay where they are. But they continue to do the same activities, hoping for a different result. And you were caught up in that. You know, you keep thinking, well, if I just keep doing the same thing, something's going to break open eventually. Well, you're doing the same activity, right? Now you're getting a taste of it being on management side of what that looks like. So how is it different now being in management and dealing with people every day, the different personalities, and trying to get them to buy in and understand what you're trying to create?
Yeah, I mean, it starts with our hiring process. You know, Michelle and I partner. A lot of times we get you involved if it's a high level sales guy. So it starts with the hiring process and making sure that everybody we're bringing in here is going to fit. A lot of times I'm interviewing out in the field, and they're going to meet 3 or 4 of the sales guys, so those guys can give me their opinion. So I think that's the first step, and I think that's why we have the culture we have, and you know, that's kind of the start of the process.
And isn't it funny now how you've seen the culture and how far that's come, and seeing how when you build a superior team like what we have, how as a supervisor, there's not a lot that you have to do on your end. The team will actually weed out the guys that are not performing at the highest level. Isn't that funny how that works?
Absolutely.
So it's like you're out there without even having to be out there, right? It's a really neat concept. So tell me this, Travis. So you've been here a couple of years now. Obviously, you started the ground floor. Now you've moved into management. You know, what's the 5-year Travis look like? You know, what's the future look like for Travis? You know, we all have aspirations. You're part of the team. We're excited for you to be here. Is this a stepping stone? Are you a lifer here with SWAT? Are you looking for retirement soon? I mean, kind of what's the 5-year Travis look like?
Yeah, you know, realistically right now I'm playing for 2025, right? We're growing this team right now, and so I'm just full sprint mode. You know, the wife and I have some plans. Once we have, you know, once we get where we need to get, we're gonna make some moves. But I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be with SWAT. I'm not going anywhere. There's no reason to, you know.
We're glad to have you and glad you're part of the team. I tell everybody, I said, you know, the future can be amazing, and we want to help create that future for yourself. And you know, as well as I do, that, you know, you have been along this journey with us. We're in this together. You know, and I think that's what's so rewarding is, you know, like you get to walk the customer through their journey from, you know, the door knocking keys to the end of the claim, putting the project back together like it was prior to the storm, and then seeing the reward at the end, right? Not for you, not the money, but the reward for them, you know, and how satisfying that is. Now you're able to do that with people that come into our organization and help them not get a new job like they think they're coming here to interview for, but to change their lifestyle. How has this business changed your lifestyle, Travis?
Man, there's a lot of different ways. I guess I always thought of myself as a guy that nobody can run as fast as, you know, not literally, but in business. And getting to work side by side with you, I've maybe been humbled a little bit in that respect. So You know, I just right now, like I said, man, we're in fifth gear, just cruising, and fuck, I forgot the question.
Yeah. So, you know, overall, let me ask you this, Travis. Overall, looking at it where you're at today, you know, you have your goals for you and your family. If you could talk to the folks out there, what would you say this business is about? I mean, how has it changed your lifestyle?
Yeah, it's I think it's the only industry I've been in that there's absolutely no cap. You know, like your cap is truly however hard you want to work. So it's helped me realize you know what I'm capable of, and now being in a leadership role, I get to push that and create that with the guys out in the field. So it's just kind of opened up my mindset and made me realize what I'm capable of. Really,
It's a lot different than what you thought it was going to be,
yeah,
right?
100%.
And think about how quick you come into management. I mean, you're 2 years in. I mean, have you ever been in another place where 2 years into it, you're making lifestyle changing money and you're able to progress into management?
No, absolutely not.
And looking at the future and what our projections are and what you're seeing for our growth cycle, I mean, what kind of opportunity do you think you have in our future?
Yeah.
Exciting, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's a big thing for us. So, you know, I just want to tell you, we appreciate you being here, Travis. You're very, very valuable to our organization. And, you know, keep doing what you do out there, man. The team loves you. They love working around you. The culture is right. And, you know, we appreciate you out there promoting this daily like you do. And one last question for you. Any kids in the future anytime soon?
I don't know, man.
That's always up for grabs, right?
Yeah.
So depends on where the future takes you. So, well, we appreciate you stopping by. I know you're busy. I know you got to get out to the team, but I just wanted to take a minute, kind of see, you know, like from where you started to where you are now and how life has changed for you. And man, keep doing what you're doing. Hell of a job. The team respects you. We are very, very happy that you joined the organization and to have you here on the daily. I'm glad I get to work beside you, man. You're a top performer and a high achiever. And man, you're really pushing me to be a better version of me too. So I appreciate it, man.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate you, Travis.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Take care.
Yeah.
Andrew with SWAT Life, living it every day.
Hey guys, this is Andrew Dumas. This is SWAT Life.